Welcome to Center Circle with Jess Jobe. I'm Reagan Ratcliffe, joined alongside with Jack Golden, Nathan Hayes. It's an inside look at the DBU men's soccer team, and what a weekend it was. 2 wins last week over Colorado Christian on Thursday, a UCCS team that's picked to win the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, a 2-1 victory on Saturday. And what did you learn from your team? Is your return after a loss against UT Tyler to open the season that was very close, but 2 big wins last week?
Yeah, we were disappointed about the opener, feeling like we deserved more, felt like we could have got more from it. Came away without the result that we wanted. So we learned that our team could bounce back from things like that. We knew, I think, without talking about it, what sort of hole we could put ourselves in if we start 0-2, 0-3, and how important it was to kind of get back on the right foot. And guys did a great job. We connected some things in training and wanted to look at specifically some phases of game that we felt like we could improve upon, but we also felt like we did a lot of things right. So we wanted to figure out what those things were and what we wanted to carry forward, and how to take that into the next game. And the guys bounced back, responded really well, and had to grind out a win on Thursday, and then that kind of gave us a little bit of belief to move forward with.
Yeah, what a great response on Thursday. A scoreless into the second half, 48th minute. Big goal from Chase Turcotte. Patrick Bandage gets the shutout. Then you come back on Saturday, hard-fought win, 2 goals from Caleb Centeno. We were seeing a mix of veterans and newcomers. You had to replace your all-time leading goal scorer in Peyton Volker. But what's your take? I mean, you look just at the mixture of this roster and the contributions you're getting from guys.
Yeah, I think there's a really nice difference this year in just the group as a whole. I think this team is taking more ownership over things, and that we've got a lot of guys who've been here for 3-4 years. They know each other. They know what we're trying to do. They know how we're trying to do it, and they're not relying on the coaches to dictate those things as much anymore. I think it's a group that has a lot of ownership and desire to want to be successful, and they're driving each other forward. They're driving themselves forward, and they're leading each other really well. So. I think we're not having to talk about motivation and willingness and wantingness and some of those things. Some of those things are coming natural, and that's credit to the group, credit to the personalities and the leaders that we have, and that's being transferred to the younger players. I think the older veteran players we have are doing a great job of passing that down, and we've got a great sense of cohesion on this team, and I think that's led to the point which we find ourselves in now, which is really positive.
Yeah, well, 2 of those experienced leaders are right here. Jack Gold, I'm going to start with you. On the defensive side, it's a defense that's not allowed a goal in the first 45 minutes, all 3 matches. But what can you say just about in terms of the chemistry of that defensive back line? You've got yourself and Evan Lupo there at the center back, and some outstanding play on the outside as well.
I think between all 4 of us, and including Pat with the 5th, for all 5 of us, we just want to fight for each other, and there's a sense of cohesion, as Coach is saying, that we all just want to give our best because we don't want to let down the guy next to us, and that's really propelled us to start games well and just try and give up as few goals as possible to give our offense a chance to go ahead and win us the game.
Yeah. We saw that put to the test on Saturday. A 1-goal lead, UCCS ties it, then Caleb Centeno comes back with the big goal, 67th minute, but you withstand really a barrage of an attack from UCCS down the stretch. What a moment to see the guys lay it all on the line when the buzzer sounded and that final whistle was blown on Saturday, guys hitting the ground. Take us through just the effort it took over the final 30 minutes or so to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, as soon as that final buzzer went out, I think 6 or 7 of us just dropped. And that just showed how much everybody was working and how much guys wanted to work, because they knew it wasn't going to be easy. They knew UCC is a very talented opponent, they're picked to win the Rocky Mountain. So for us to get in and have to compete and withstand 30 minutes, I think is a testament to the team. For us to get in and be unified, no matter what we have to go through, that we're together and that we can defend when we need to defend, but also like Caleb, he came in clutch and scored 2 goals for us. Have big moments like that.
It's got to give you a lot of confidence, Nathan. Know the defensive back line behind you. Right now, it's an offense that there's a pretty wide margin just in terms of the shot disparity. You're getting a lot of shots on the offensive side. What's been key in the offensive attack so far?
I think it's just, something about our chemistry this year feels really special. I think we have a lot of pieces in every position. We have depth, if one guy goes down injured, we have another guy to follow him up that we have a lot of confidence in. And I just think there's a special chemistry about this group, with the core group that you talked about of the seniors. Like, we've been here together for 4 years. And then you got pieces like Caden and Caleb as well coming in, and Landon as well. And then, we just have a lot of confidence in those guys. I think another piece is, like, we're able to possess the ball a lot more this year than we have been in the past. So we're able to have the ball in those positions in the opposition's half. And that's, leading to a lot of shots and chances for us. So we're happy with how we're starting our.
You talk about the chemistry and the youth, and it makes me think of your brother, because there's chemistry obviously in playing with your brother. There's youth there. Thomas is now a sophomore. Not only Nathan was your brother, or Matthew was your brother as well, that played before you got here. So 3 brothers of the Hayeses. What was life like growing up in the Hayes family, in the competition that you had, and how cool has it been to be able to play alongside Thomas?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, growing up, we used to play in the backyard all the time. Like, I don't think our backyard had a single blade of grass. It was all dirt, just from the guys just running around and playing out there. So, I mean, it's just such a blessing to be able to, be here and continue that legacy that my brother started out. My family loves the school, and, I mean, obviously, they wouldn't have let me and my brother come if they didn't. But it's just such a blessing to play with him and, be here with him.
So cool. This is a Patriots team that has been knocking on the door to get into the NCAA tournament. 2 years ago, you were in the LAC Championship. Last year, you take St. Mary's right to the brink in double overtime in the semifinals. It's a team that's picked to finish 4th in the league this year. I mean, you're right there in the mix. What can you say just about the state of the program and the mindset, because you are a team that expects to be in the mix?
Yeah, I think we're right where we want to be. We like being the underdog, but I think there's also a lot of respect for what we've done and what we're expected to do this year. So, we feel good about what we're doing, and for the most part, those things, they have meaning, but they're not going to dictate what we're going to do day in, day out, or how we're going to feel. So we're going to focus on what we're doing and how we're preparing, and how to leverage our strengths and how to bolster up our weaknesses. And right now, that's where we want our focus to be. We want our focus to be on us and how we become a better version of us every day, every week. And as much as we expect things or to be in certain positions at the end of the season, right now it's the next game, and it's focus on the next objective and the next opponent. And right now that's Harding. We're excited for the week to come and another opportunity, and that's where I think these guys have done an excellent job of just isolating their focus, isolating their energy, and putting it into one performance at a time as we prepare just for one opponent in front of us.
Now, what's the confidence like as you go on the road? 2 big wins. You take down UCCS on Saturday. You turn the page now, because now you get ready for a 4-game road trip. But what is the confidence of this team right now?
I think confidence is good. Like, we started off with the loss at Tyler, but then we bounced back to 2 wins. But for us, it's not getting ahead and thinking like, oh, we have a 4-game road stretch. For us, it's 1 game at a time. And right now, only focus is on Thursday.
Yeah, just to build off what Jack said, I would say a common theme this year, said by one of our captains, Leo, is just to not look forward too much and just focus on the task at hand. So I think as we can take that approach into each game, like, don't get too high and don't get too low after the losses. You already saw us bounce back from the first loss, and now we're running off 2 wins. So we're just going to, attack the next challenge. And that's basically the mentality when we want to go in with it.
It's Harding Thursday. It's a 4-game road trip. It's a long road swing before you get back here for UT Tyler in conference. So just in terms of, as you get ready for something like that, to go on the road for this kind of stretch, what do you see as being key?
I think it is the things we've been talking about. Can we step out of kind of looking too far ahead and look right where we are? And, when we're on the road, I think it's sometimes it's a little bit easier to do for a group. We get sort of away from all the other distractions we might have at home. And, as great as it is to be at home, we get to kind of go on a business trip. We have objectives in mind and goals in mind, and we get to go and kind of attack those. And so, we go to Searcy first, and that's where our focus and energy will be. And then, we go on from there to Tahlequah, and, we'll turn that page when we're ready to. But I think these guys, as they affirmed, have done an excellent job as a team of doing that. So we know there's important games ahead of us, but we win 1 game at a time, and even within that single game, we prepare for moments in that game more so than just a 90-minute performance. That's how we kind of put a performance together and ultimately get the results that we want, hopefully.
A little bit. It's a great start to the season. Can't wait to see what happens on Thursdays. You begin this 4-game stretch, and then you can catch the Patriots October 1st. They'll be back here against UT Tyler in the Lone Star Conference opener. So for Center Circle with Jess Jobe, Jack Golden, Nathan Hayes, I'm Rated Ratcliffe.